here.
You just pointed in my face.
Greetings, my fellow friends of YouTube. It's me, back with another fun-filled and exciting video, hopefully. Now, I've been wanting to make this video for quite some time, and a lot of people have actually said, please do one, so yeah, here I am, making that particular video. And I've joked about this individual before, and this individual in question is the great humble Prime Minister of the United Kingdom, Mr. Boris Johnson, or Bojo as we like to refer to him as. In terms of Prime Ministers, he's probably by far the strangest one we've had yet. And it's probably more the fact that he's actually a lot more of a normal, everyday person than most other Prime Ministers that we've had. He has had some very strange moments, and we're going to watch some of those moments right now. So, without further ado, let's have a look, shall we? God help us.
All they're arguing, they just need to get it done.
Stop the chaos.
I'll get it. Oh, hi.
So this is a parody of the film Love Actually, starring Boris Johnson, and oh my God, I just can't.
It's carol singers.
Give him a quid and tell them to bugger off.
Oh God, it's just so bad. Oh yeah, I know what we can do for this campaign advert. We'll just have you act out a scene from Love Actually with cards and going on about Brexit, and oh my God, my eyes are bleeding.
Have a cup of tea.
I remember this. Something went down. I can't remember what it was. Something happened and he went into hiding. And all of these paparazzi and news reporters were just camping outside his house. And all of a sudden, Boris Johnson just emerges out of nowhere, holding a tray of tea and biscuits. You just can't get any more British than this.
Will you apologise for your
Would you
comments?
like a cup of tea?
Yeah, sure.
Go on, have a cup of tea.
Thank you. Do you regret? Do
Would you
regret,
like a cup of tea?
Do you regret your comments? Do you regret your comments?
Don't
sir?
go on, have a cup of tea.
Thank you very much.
There you go. There you go.
Do you regret your comments, sir?
I want you to have a cup of tea.
If I have a cup of tea, will you?
It's just asking you questions. Do you want a cup of tea? There's just nothing else. Nothing else. It's just this guy is running our country. Just let me just put that out there. Although it could be worse. We could have Joe Biden.
Vegan sausage rolls.
Vegan. Not vegan. A vegan sausage roll.
Last time I cooked was last night, and I made steak and oven chips, which were very good.
Hands up anyone who's been to Peppa Pig World.
Oh God. Yeah, this went down badly. Boris Johnson is stood at something to do with climate control. He just went off on an absolute tangent, acting like you know the one friend that you go out with who takes a little bit too much drugs and then just goes off and just talks and you can't shut him up, and he just goes off on a mad one. This is essentially what happened with Boris Johnson. So bearing in mind, we're talking about climate control here, and then all of a sudden he shoehorns this in.
Hands up anyone who's been to Peppa Pig World. Not enough.
Yep. Starts talking about Peppa Pig World. It's almost like he ran out of shit to say. That's one of those, is it a vuvuzela? It was when one of the World Cups or Rugby World Cups or something, and everyone owned a vuvuzela. That's all you could hear with the sound of those bloody things going off. Oh, this did the rounds quite a lot. So, set the scene. You have the Prime Minister of the United Kingdom, Mr. Boris Johnson, sat at some kind of ceremony next to Prince Charles of the royal family, and it starts raining. He is provided with an umbrella, and then just hilarity unfolds along with the umbrella to a certain extent, as you will see. There's actually a longer clip of that, and I hope that I will find it because it needs to be watched. But it just, a fully grown adult male having issues putting up an umbrella. Oh, this next one's good. As far as insults go, this is pretty strong.
Members have decided they have no
They don't want to
questions to
scrutinise?
put to you.
Are you saying they're abdicating their duty
Thank
to scrutinise me? Are you saying they haven't the guts to put
Let's
questions
move
to
the
me?
amendment. What
Great
is it?
supine protoplasmic invertebrate jellies.
I mean, that was a great PR stunt. What should we do? What should we do? What can we do that will, you know, really put the message out there? I know. Let's strap the Mayor of London to a harness, abseil him down some cliff face with a hard hat on and some great British flags. I mean, 10 out of 10 PR people.
Get me a ladder.
And that's where he stayed for 3.5 days. That he didn't. But it would have been funny if that had happened, let's be honest.
I like to paint, or I make things. I like to...
What do you make?
I have a thing where I make models of... when I was in London, when I was Mayor of London, we built a beautiful... I make buses.
You make models of buses?
Oh, bless him. He just looks and sounds so proud of the fact that he makes model buses. Oh, Boris, God bless you. And we found it. We found the full video of Boris with his brolly.
Any moment now we'll be celebrating with the fly past of the National Police Air Service, so we'll just wait a moment on them.
I mean, what can you say? There's a video that I've not actually seen yet, and I need to find it because it is very funny. This one I saw, it's a few years ago now actually, because it was just as he was trying to run for PM. So this video is actually called British PM Boris Johnson Gets Possessed by a Demon for 5 seconds before returning back to normal. Ah, it's a good one. It's a good one.
But you then came out campaigning. You're now going to go back to London to plan a NATO summit, and that's a fairly large multitasking. But that's quite a lot.
I mean, what is going on there? This is not again.
Multitasking. But that's quite a lot.
It's just, I have absolutely no idea what's coming out of his mouth, but it does sound like he's trying to summon something, and I don't quite know what. I mean, I'm sure people will have some ideas of what he's trying to summon, but okay, so this is interesting. There's a little bit of, I wouldn't really call it banter. It's a bit more sort of threatening behavior, maybe, between two, what are they called? Political figures. It is so posh, as you will see now. It's honestly, if this was a fight starting, it was probably the poshest fight in the world ever.
Well, I would have. You mean?
No, just wanted to know what you were answering. No.
Stop being so rude.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Jeremy Corbyn, like any politician worth his salt, on a big evening like this, would discuss all the issues that would be likely to be discussed. So the answer to that is, of course, he'll have discussed everything. He's never used a food bank. He's never been to a food bank.
Right, actually, I started.
Whoa. Hang on a second. What I want to do...
You should take that
Boris,
back, old boy. Take it back.
No, well, why don't you just sort this out? Hang on a second.
Why don't you take it back?
I just want to hear...
Take it back. You just pointed in my face.
I want to hear from... Let's hear from Jeremy Corbyn. This is what he had to say about that nuclear deterrent.
I just don't understand why he's pointing and going. It's just hilarious. My God. So this one is interesting. in its own right. This is Boris Johnson annihilating a small child whilst playing rugby. It's a good one. Get down and stay down. I mean, why would you do that to a child? Like, oh, God alive. Just, oh, Bojo. This is from the same conference where Boris went on a tangent about Peppa Pig, and as I mentioned, it was about climate control, and he started going off on about the fact that electric cars, they don't make the same sound as a petrol car, and decided that he would, go on about petrol cars by essentially making car noises. Yeah, so that happened. That was a thing.
Good luck with your preposterous ideas.
Thank you very much.
You simply can't ignore him.
Can you get me a rope?
Although they...
Oh, yeah, our PM can shoot some hoops. I mean, fair play. He's not boring. Like, most people who end up becoming Prime Minister, and especially for this country, are normally as boring as sin. They really are. I mean, you've only got to look at the history of our PMs to really see that. But, Boris, like, yay, he's got his faults. Like, at the end of the day, whoever is Prime Minister of this country is never going to have an easy ride. You're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. It's like anything in life. You can't please everybody.
Kipper. He has had his costs massively increased by Brussels bureaucrats who have been...
Why is he waving a kipper? Now he's wearing some sausages.
You lied to the people of London in your... Oh, get stuff.
The Prime Minister said it's not impossible.
You're decapitated by a flying frisbee.
A frisbee? So I'm going to end this video with a Boris Johnson video that I saw a few months back, and it mentally scarred me, so I might as well mentally scar my viewers too. This is from one of the coronavirus press conferences that we had. We had quite a few, and I remember watching every single one of them and cannot remember ever seeing this. I would have remembered seeing this, trust me. But without further ado, let's have a look at this last Boris video.
No.
Yeah, that was the Prime Minister of the United Kingdom during a coronavirus press conference having a scratch, or readjusting, or having a tug. I don't know, one of the three. I know as a man, sometimes, the goodies, especially as you get older, they do tend to get places and you have to remove them from said places, but doing it on live television probably wasn't the best thing in the world to do. Well, that's going to be it for this video. A little bit different. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you put a comment down below. If you want me to do any more reaction videos, or there's a type of reaction video that you want me to do, then make sure you put a comment down there and let me know. I'm quite active on the comments, so I will reply to you straight away normally, providing I'm not doing anything else like dying. Thank you very much for watching this video. Make sure, if you haven't already, that you hit that subscribe button and hit the little bell icon as well, and you will be notified whenever I upload any new bilge. So thanks again for watching. Stay safe out there, guys, and until next time, take it easy.